Hello educators, welcome to this video where we explore innovative ways to transform math education in the digital age. I am your host Abha Gautam, and today we will delve into tools and techniques that can make math classes more engaging and effective. So are you guys excited? Let's begin. Let's begin with the tools that can make your math classes not only interesting, but also easier for your students to comprehend. Can you see, are you familiar with this tool which I'm showing you? This is PowerPoint presentation. You are all aware, right? Because during COVID era, we all have used this in one way or the other. So first up, when you land on this page, the home page, you will find add-ins section. If you're unable to find it, either you can download the higher version of PowerPoint or you can go to help to find out, okay? Now, once you land up in this add-in section and you explore the add-in section, here you can integrate various tools, okay? Various tools. If you click on more add-ins and if you search for education category, or you can search for math, so you can integrate various math related tools by clicking on add to enhance your presentation, okay? So first tool is GeoGebra. It is a fantastic tool, let me tell you. It allows you to write equations, plot points, and do much more directly in your PowerPoint presentation. So it is a real game changer when balancing presentation and explanation both, right? We teachers usually struggle that if we are showcasing PowerPoint, though we have this digital pen where we can write, but still, if you go to add-ins, I have already added, if you go to see all, we have GeoGebra, right? If I click on it, I can see. So he can insert a text box and then we can go to add-ins, go to GeoGebra. Okay, now you can see here in this GeoGebra section, you can write any numbers, any equation, x, y, z, the square, the nth power. You can have a keyboard sort of thing. You can have different exponential, trigonometric components. So let's say you are explaining a student about circle. So you can click on circle and then choose circle. See here the prompt, center and radius. Select center point and then enter radius. So if I'm selecting this as center, what do you want to have radius? Let's say 5 centimeter or whichever unit it is. Okay. So you can see, right? Let us change it to a bit smaller, like 3. Okay, so you can see clearly how you can show that on the Cartesian plane, it looks like this. Here is the equation of circle as well. For higher classes, for 11th standard, you can show them. You can write the text. You can add another equation. For example, if you are saying, let me tell you, this is x square. So you know x square parabolic plus y square equals 4, for instance. So now you can tell students that center is 0, 0 and 4. This is 2 square. So that's why the inner circle is of 2 centimeter, and then you can say that same center, different radius, these are concentric circles. So see, visualization is necessary in maths, which we sometimes forget to, to cover our syllabus and all those things which are required, obviously. You can draw any polygon. Let's say I'm, this point to this point. You can say that this is triangle. Then you can say this is having 4 sides. So this is a quadrilateral, a polygon made up of line segments. So there are so many things. You can choose line, segment, polyline, vector, anything. So how interesting it is. I mean, it is a fantastic tool, right? A game changer. Similarly, you can choose another tools. You can again add ins the Mathtype thing. So in Mathtype, you can again write, the formula, the equations. It is also a powerful tool, and it offers you advanced mathematical notation, okay? Let me connect it to Microsoft. Just bear with me. It takes some time. Once it is connected, so you can see it is this sort of interface, and you can write your equations here, right? X in the fraction form. It is any sort of symbol if you want to have the equations. You can have integration, double integration. You can show them the calculation without using, I mean, it is a sort of scientific calculator thing. You can use it for, advanced mathematical notations, which you could not find in the insert tab or something like that. So you can document, you can create question papers from this Mathtype. Next tool is Phet. So if you again go to add-in, I have already added. So in Phet tool, I found it so interesting, trust me. Why? Because we think that, see, it has acid-base solution. Let me increase the size of the fonts. If we see, let's say, area model algebra. So we sometimes struggle to make math session interactive for our students, right? So it is the tool of simulation. For instance, if you see here, the dimensions are given, right? 10, 5. You can change the dimension. You can make it 11, or you can reduce it, and you can see the difference in the area. So this is a visualization showcasing how area depends on the dimension, or how dimensions are related with the area. You can have different sort of models, like you can ask your students to fill the inputs here. For example, 5, enter, then 4, enter. So this is 5 plus 4, 9 here. So dimension 9 comes here. And then 7. If you don't want to put anything, it's okay. It is 7 till here. 7 plus 0 is 7. So 9 sevens are 63. You can have total area as well. You can hide it and can ask your students. Similarly, so this is one example. I'm giving you the simplest example for algebra. And now you can give the dimensions in, maybe you want to make it more complex, so you can give the equation in terms of algebraic expression. For example, x plus 3, right? So here x plus 3, and then you can give, if you just want to make it simple binomial, so now students can multiply it and you can show the result that 3x plus 3 is a 9. Right. Similarly, you can go to, students can test their knowledge as well. For example, here, it is given to us total area, dimensions. So this is x minus 5, this is 9. So you can put here, this is total area, right? So 9x, then student can take this out, minus 45. So minus is minus 45. And then it can tell you whether you are right or wrong. So right, plus 2. Isn't it great? So this was PHET, right? Next is FluidMath. Now, because of the time constraint, I'm just showing you the video, the tutorial. You can also reach out to this, how you can see. If you go to this section and view video tutorials, you will find out the uses of FluidMath. Amazing. I'm amazed by this tool.
FluidMath is a better kind of math paper for math teaching and learning. Everyone knows how to use paper and pencil and other writing surfaces for math education. FluidMath makes those time-tested static workspaces dynamic. For challenging topics, a dynamic workspace is better than a static one. It's better because the page can do more than simply capture what you write. It can respond to both what you write as well as other actions, giving the author timely information and feedback, and that can significantly improve learning. Furthermore, because it's digital content, it can easily be recorded or shared with others. For example, if I write 5 minus 3 equals 8 on paper, counting halves, but if I write it in FluidMath, I can get some feedback. FluidMath, you can do computations on the page, graph math expressions on the page, write ideas, notes, and thoughts, import existing content by file or screen grab, and you can share your work with others. Teachers can manage their classroom, including handouts and hand-ins. Teachers can create self-grading assignments that are easy to distribute, collect, review, and provide feedback on. Finally, FluidMath supports real-time collaboration like Office 365 and Google Docs, except it is collaboration on mathematics. Choose to write Mathtype math. FluidMath runs on all major hardware. Just go to www.fluidmath.net. FluidMath, bring your math page to life.
So have you observed? This is a fantastic tool. It is kind of collaborative learning where you can assign the task, give deadlines to students, they can submit it. And to make it inclusive, you can ask them to, collaborate. It is kind of learning management system. So you should try it by incorporating it into your Microsoft account, right? So it was beautiful. And we have other tools as well, like Mentimeter, where during your presentation, you can tell your students to vote to answer the one word answer, and it will be popped up. Similar, you can have this Mentimeter from here. And then we have pexels, where you can get free stock photos. Now next is NRICH. I would like you to have a look. If you search NRICH on Google, you will find this link, and trust me, my God, they have made all the resources open resources. You can go for a lot of content. For example, these questions linked with examples, you can go here, and mathematical thinking skills for students 16 to 18. You can click on advanced, working systematically advanced sections, and you will find, see, binomial coefficients. You will find some questions with interactive sessions, which will really help you, you to make it interactive session for your students. Then we have Chat GPT. Can you see this presentation? slide number 8 till 13. Do you know I have not made it? I asked ChatGPT to make it. Now you might be wondering that why I'm telling you this. So if you are aware about ChatGPT, fair enough. But if you're not, you should. Why? Because this is a wonderful tool. It helps you if you give this tool right sort of prompts. It will really save your time, and you will invest that time into all those important prioritized tasks which are required to make your session interactive. For example, I ask this ChatGPT, the integration of ChatGPT with PowerPoint, that make PowerPoint add-ins video for teaching mathematics and how to make it interactive. I want 3 slides. You can add 3 to 10 slides. And I asked it to create it. See what happens. So it has created 3 more slides. Agenda and popular math add-ins, right? And thereafter you can go through it and edit it accordingly. So at least you would be having some ideas. If you are running out of something, some of the pointers, then it will remind you of that. Isn't it wonderful? So I have told you a few examples. It is not all. In today's era of flourishing artificial intelligence, embracing innovative teaching methods is crucial. Conventional approaches, please remember, those may no longer be as effective. The National Education Policy 2020 encourages us to create an inclusive atmosphere for our students, right? So, what is required? By incorporating these digital tools, not only do we make learning interdisciplinary, because we can have different sort of polling, mentimeters, figures, and other videos we can write here. See, if I go to draw, I have this pen with me and I want to write, I can ask questions, can show them what I'm trying to do. If I'm telling them expand a plus b whole square, I can use it as a blackboard, which we have in classes, right? I can record my sessions. If it is about extra classes, if it is about the resources which we want to give to our students, we can go to from beginning and then just start recording it, right? Thank you so much.